Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex. Welcome back to the channel. And today I actually just wanted to make a quick little video because last night I went and saw Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. You may also notice that I have an intro video for my YouTube channel now, and the animation used, I clearly have hair. It was done a couple years ago by my brother, and I really liked the illustration, so I kept it, and of course I'm bald now, but whatever, it's still me. It's just, I thought it looked cool, so I started running with it. But anyway, let's get back to the review. So first off, I just wanted to start by saying that I didn't not like this movie. I think it's really fun. The jokes and the comedy may not hit in every single scene, but I think it does a really good job of embodying the characters that it's talking about. And of course, Tom Hardy does a fantastic job as Venom. And, I mean, Woody Harrelson's not bad. He does a pretty solid job as Carnage, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, we're a little bit up close and personal now, but screw it. The camera's staying right here. This is a better shot. So yeah, in this movie, it kind of picks up relatively close to where the second one left off. Eddie Brock is still interviewing Cletus Cassidy and whatnot. And we get to see not a lot, but a little bit of Cletus's backstory and what made him become the serial killer that he is. We're also introduced to Shriek from the comic book, if you're familiar with like the old school Carnage comics and whatnot. And I mean, they weren't terrible. I can't really say too much about Shriek because I don't know too much about her. But yeah, I mean, she wasn't a terrible addition to the movie, but I feel like they needed her to be in it to have Carnage in it as well. There is a lot of like banter between this one, between Venom and Eddie, and you start to see, at least for the first half, that they're maybe not as symbiotic as they should be, I guess you could say. And I mean, it makes for a good watch. Like I said, a lot of the jokes don't really hit. I know in the theater I watched it in, most of the laughs came from Venom's lines, and when anybody else in the movie made a joke, nobody reacted to it, which I thought was really funny. The fight scenes are really, really cool. Carnage does look great in the movie. When he first appears, it's extremely scary. I mean, I think it works for what it is. I don't think that it's as good as an MCU film or, you know, hell, I'll say it's not even as good as, like, Spider-Man 2, because the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2 is a pretty solid fucking movie. But yeah, it's a very simple movie, and it really paints, in my opinion, what I think Sony's little Spider-Verse or whatever they're trying to go with. I think it paints what that's going to be like, and it's pretty mediocre when you compare it to things like Spider-Man and everything else. But I'm a huge Venom fan. I mean, I know this set isn't littered with Venom, but there is a good bit of Venom stuff around here. And I've always thought Venom was a really cool character, and I'm kind of iffy about the way the movie treats him. Like, I think they should do more. They should not be afraid to push so much and, you know, gore, for instance. Like, Venom is eating people and Carnage is murdering people, yet there's hardly any gore at all in the movie. And I actually did not realize that it was PG-13. When I went to see it, I thought it was like a rated R movie because they had Carnage in it. And I mean, like I said, he's cool, but they don't really solidify his ultimate scariness that he has in the comic books, and I think that's where this movie misses. Hell, I'm sipping on that Venom G Fuel. Came in the day I went to go see the movie. And now let's talk about the inevitable. So I'm not going to give away too many spoilers because I do encourage people to go check this movie out for themselves. But the after credit scene for this movie is pretty bonkers, and it does paint a bigger picture and a bigger universe for Venom. And I will go ahead and just minor spoiler here. So, you know, if you don't want to be spoiled, now would be the time to click like, subscribe, and then exit the video. But the after credit scene does feature a glimpse of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and it is the end of Far From Home. And we can only assume now that Doctor Strange's whole thing in the multiverse for the new No Way Home movie, that he somehow gets dragged into the MCU universe. So I'm assuming Venom 3 will be Spider-Man and Venom, which is what everybody's been waiting for. And Venom the symbiote himself is actually extremely interested in Peter from what it seemed like, so that'll be really cool. But yeah, I think in terms of that, it is a good thing that they are deciding to branch the way they are, because I think if they kept creating solo Venom movies where it features no other characters besides the ones that associate with Venom, I think it'll fall flat. Sony doesn't really have hold on the property like they think they do. And I think with this whole like Sony-verse thing they're setting up, I don't know if it's going to be as successful as they think. But yeah, that's all I'm going to really say about Venom. I think if I had to put this on a chart, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10.
How fucking drunk are you right now?
6 out of 10?
I mean, again, it's not a terrible movie, it's not a great movie, and Venom and Carnage are pretty enjoyable as characters, so yeah, I mean, I recommend you go see the movie, form your own opinion about it, all that good stuff, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this review. So, yeah, I do have another video coming out next week, so I'll see you guys then, Candyman 2. Let's do it.